Good morning and welcome to your Microsoft Office 365 Sway tutorial. This is Ms. Hart and I'm hoping that you will be able to use this for your class presentations or for assigning projects to students and you wanted an option other than PowerPoint or Microsoft Word. So we are going to our app launcher here. To begin, click on Sway. Okay. And you will see some options for creating a new sway. You can start with a new blank sway. You start from a document, something that you already have, and then Microsoft offers templates. If you want to use something that they already have set up, you certainly can. I'm going to show you how to start a brand new blank sway. So we'll go from that, and you can feel free to play around and check out the templates on your own and see if that's something that you would want to use or recommend your students to use. So once I hit the blank new sway, it's going to generate an empty card. So these are called cards. Think of them as slides in a PowerPoint presentation. The first card is going to always be your title. So if it is a particular lesson you are teaching, and let's say it's on the solar system, you want to entitle it Solar System. If it's on the American Revolution, you would entitle it American Revolution. It's really general and it's up to you how you do that. So I'm going to title mine book review. Okay. Once you type the title in, you are limited to the types of font and sizing that you can use with Sway. That's one of the issues that when I would present this to students as an option to create presentations, they were saying that is one of the drawbacks. However, you will see once the Sway is finished that it's going to look very professional, despite of being limited to certain fonts. So you would highlight your text. If you want to emphasize it, it just makes it bold. Accent just italicizes it. Every single card in your Sway is going to have the link option, so you can attach an entire website, a PDF, whatever file that you need students to view. So I'm satisfied with my title here. I'm going to add a background image. The nice thing about Sway is whenever you scroll over something, it tells you exactly what the function is. Here it says change the look and feel of your Sway. Storyline, this is where you add content. We're going to talk about design in a little bit. I would like us to remain in storyline for now. So we're going to click on background. We're going to add a background image. And another nice thing about Sway is that you don't have to go outside of Sway to look for images to copy and paste. You can simply just search the sources from Bing, YouTube, Wikipedia. So it's a book review, so I won't want to find an image that is a book. I type it in, I hit search. Okay, and I would suggest using images that are a little bit higher resolution, like these two, for example. This one will probably come out a little pixelated and blurry once it's in your presentation. So look for these numbers here. The higher the numbers, the higher the resolution. So let's say I'm going to pick this one. I simply click on it, I hold it, and I drag it and drop it right where it says drag the image and drop it there. The option you have with the image is that you can create focus points. So you could select what's important on that image to be displayed. So you hit focus point, and then Sway generates what the image would look like now. So if I hit the entire image is important, it wants to change the look of your Sway to make sure it includes the entire image. If it's not, then you can just change that. Let's say you want to focus in right on the middle, you just hit the middle, and you could do more than one focus point. Okay? Not a necessary thing to do, but it is an option. So now that my title is done, I'm going to add more cards or insert content. The next option I would say most often in the way you organize your Sway is to go to the heading. So I'm writing a book review, and now my heading or my subheading would be the title of the book. So let's just say, for example, I'm going to be writing about Romeo and Juliet. So there's technically my subtitle, and I want to emphasize it, okay? And I want to add a background image. So I would hit background, okay, here. The last search we did was a book, so it will remain there unless I change my search. So now I'm going to type in Romeo and Juliet, and I'm going to search it. So again, my advice is to find something that isn't terribly pixelated. So this is kind of an older image here, but it might be worthwhile. So let's just pick this one. I'm going to drag and drop. Okay, so there is my subtitle. I can go to focus points again if I need to, reposition things. I'm just going to leave it as is. If you want to see what it's going to look like on the page, you can. So probably not something we want to see. So if we want to make sure the entire image is important, we can click on that. If I'm unhappy with this card and I want to start over, I would simply delete it. Okay. I'm going to continue adding content. My next content would probably be some text. So now I want to do some description. So maybe, you know, I can say something like, this is a, okay, this is a play written by William Shakespeare. And I will continue writing. You can add bullet points, you can create a bulleted list, you could add numbers, and again, you can add a link. So let's say that I wanted to add a link of a PDF file of the entire play. So I would type in something like, you can find the play right here. Then I would hit link. My display text is what the students or whoever the viewers are going to see, and then the web link is where the URL goes. So my display text would be okay. Now my web link, probably should have done this earlier, but I've saved a PDF here. This is the entire play. So I would copy the URL. Okay. Go back to my Sway, paste. There it is. Click OK. You'll notice the entire URL is not copied. It is what I titled it. Once this is something that the students can see or the other people in your organization can see, the link will be working and they should be able to click on it and it'll lead them to that page. So I'm satisfied now with this. I would go to add more content. Let's say that I want to add an image now. You'll notice there's different types. You can hit text, different types of headings, media. I haven't really played around with group, although you're more than welcome to. You can create a slideshow, grid. You know, I try to keep it simple to what I'm familiar with. You know, we can experiment together if you want to email me and we can try to figure it out. For now, we're going to get another image. So let's get another image. We'll put the famous balcony there. What you can do is you can put a caption that's going to go right underneath the image. Now I want to add a video. I'll click video. Remember, it will generate whatever search you have up here. So here's the video. Let's just pick one of the famous ones from your Baz Luhrmann version of Romeo and Juliet. I put that right in, just like I did with the image, and I would put 1996 film as my caption. Maybe I add some more information at the end. You get the idea of adding content. Let's say that I am finished now. What I would do is, now that it's complete and I'm satisfied with my sway, you can review it to see what it looks like and what it's going to look like to those who are going to view it. You would hit play. Sway generates the play option for you. So this is what the viewer would see. Okay, there's the image, the information. Let's see if the link works. My computer has been notoriously slow today, but looks like it's working. All right, so my link is working. And then the nice thing is that I can play the video right inside the Sway presentation. Again, it's been very slow, but it should work. Okay, get the idea. Viewers can watch it right here. Right, very nice. So now, maybe I don't like the horizontal way that this is being displayed. I can always go back to edit up here, the right-hand side. It brings me back to my cards. But now, because this is all done, I can just go directly to design and I can change the styles. So I don't like the horizontal. I can change it to vertical. And now I can scroll. Gives you the example, rearranges things. Maybe I don't like this particular background. I can select this format or this format. You'll notice it rearranges things differently depending on the format you select. The cool option is that Sway can generate automatically a design for you if you just hit remix, which is kind of fun to play with. So usually I just like to hit remix until I get something that I like, and it will change from vertical to horizontal to all different ways. So you can just keep hitting remix and then checking out which version you like the best. Okay, so let's say I'm satisfied with this one. It's simple. It relays the message, and I'm happy with it. There's no reason to save. Everything is saved for you. You're just going to hit share. Most often, you're going to collect those in your organization with the link. I'm assuming that for parents and students, you can hit anyone with this link. So you have two options. You can either copy the link right here because it's generated for you, and you can paste it, or you can get a visual link. Now, you have two options. Your viewers can just view it if they're just, watching it as a presentation, or if it's a collaborative effort, you can invite them to edit as well. So that's really up to you. So let's say that I want my students just to view it. I would copy this link. I would go into my Plus portals. Okay. Perhaps I would add a new assignment. And this is where you would put the link. Your link text is going to say Sway presentation. Okay, put the title, description, you've done this before, and then you hit save, and then the assignment is created. The link should work. The other option, like I said, is you go back to your Sway, you get visual link, looks like this, and you would hit copy. And let's say you're sharing with your teachers and staff, you would start writing a new email, and you would paste the book review the Sway that you just created. Mine is a book review right here. And this is what most of you have seen when you go into my library newsletter that I do once a month. This is how I create it. So that's just a quick little tutorial on how to use Sway. I hope it has been helpful to you. And if there is anything else that I can help with, please let me know. I will do my best. In the meantime, good luck to everybody, and just contact me if you have any other questions.